Hi everybody, welcome to this sunny morning. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. I'm Louise from Gypsy Rose Divination. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of everything. I've got my ribbons. I've got my charms. I don't know if any of you have seen how I work before. I've got my charms. I've got my Alice in Wonderland tea leaf reading cards. I've got some flowers of love cards if you've got any spiritual love soulmate questions, and I've also got some mediumship message cards today, so a bit of everything. So what's your questions today, please? Hopefully it'll warm up here soon. It's like one day it feels warm and then it's a bit colder. So I'm just waiting for some questions to come through. There's always a delay on this. Just waiting for your questions. Right. Hello. Hiya. Hi, Deborah. Is it? Oh, hi, Christine. Clara Maria. Hi. Welcome. Your nearest future. Okay. I think we'll work with the Alice in Wonderland cards. So you want to see what's happening in the immediate future, Clara Maria. That's a lovely name. So, oh, this is nice. We've got a rose here. So a bit of the rose can signify creativity. Obviously signifies beauty. So it does feel like there's something nice coming for the future. We've also got a man who's facing the rose. So there might be a bit of if there's not a close man around you, you might be feeling more confident if you've not got love in your life or something. But there certainly seems to be a bit of beauty or creativity around you, or even a gentleman. Could be a bit of romance around you in the near future, if that makes sense at all. Will your illness be better soon? Okay, we can't really talk too much about health. It's kind of against the rules, but I can look at it spiritually for you. Let's have a look here. Now, we've got a book here that says Once Upon a Time, and we've also got a tree which does signify health. I don't know, Clara Maria, if there's anything that you've been reading up on about your health that may help you. It's like it's almost, because it says Once Upon a Time, this book here, there's like some research needed. Would you understand something like you've been researching something about your health, going a bit deeper into it? This is what it feels like to me. But the rose does bloom, so that's a good sign. So would you understand, Clara, about this? You've been doing some research or looking into books or online about your health, because the tree can signify health and personal growth. Let me get a card from Spirit. Yes, you have CFS, and it's a lot of research. Thank you for confirming that. Okay. Now I've pulled out a card here, and this is somebody from the spirit world and it says, "We are soulmates." Now, I don't know if somebody has passed on that you was very close to. It doesn't have to be a romantic person, or it could be a message from like parents or grandparents, that were together. That significant to you at the moment? A couple that was in spirit that are watching over you, because I feel that this message is coming from them today. Yes, you say that there's a lot of research. Okay, they are trying to find a medicine that will help. Yes, that's why it's coming up in the book there. And I do see lots of papers and things like that. Okay, let's go a bit further with this, shall we? Right. Okay, we've got a cat. Now, the cat signifies independent. Is there any way that, is it a bit complicated, but is there any way you could do some digging yourself? I know we're not supposed to look things up on the internet because it's to do with a rose. I don't know if there's something like natural medicine that could be looked at. As obviously we do what I'm not sure what CFS is, but there's sometimes things go alongside conventional medicine. I don't know if there's anything else that could help, but there seems to be something about independent research as well. And it could be to do with books and or whatever, studies. So that seems to be the way forward with that. Regarding timing, it's really difficult with things. How long is a piece of string? But the way forward in the next few weeks, or I can see more research being done, possibly with books on the medicines that you need. I hope that helps, Clara. But because this is the rose, it does seem a bit more of a beautiful outcome, I want to say. And perhaps maybe the man is the doctor, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up from that at the moment, that that the research will definitely help. Chronic fatigue, okay, it's all about pacing and energy management. Helps along with vitamin D if you're low on them. Okay, so it all seems to be about research from the doctors and possible your own research into how you can help yourself personally with it. And this could be to do with nature, like what you say, like vitamins and stuff like that. But please make sure that you talk to your health professionals about that, so nothing interferes with what you're taking. That's what I'm getting from that. And we've also got a ship. So I don't know if you may have to see a consultant from further afield. The ship signifies a slow-moving journey. So I don't know if you need to go literally across water to get this to help, or looking a bit further afield, the doctors or yourself, if that makes sense. But I wish you all the best. It's horrible being poorly, isn't it? And chronic fatigue syndrome must be terrible. So it's not just pain. It's about unusual levels of tiredness, fatigue levels. Your body doesn't recharge during sleep the way a normal person does. Well, that must be a terrible thing. All I can say is that there is the research being done, and maybe you can find out some things yourself to help your own mood and your tiredness. But just make sure it doesn't interfere with what they're giving you. So I wish you luck, and I hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you. That's from Stace. Thank you. Right. Can I have another message, please? Kim. Hi, Kim. Please, can I have a card? Thank you. Good morning, Kim. Let's see what we've got for you today, Kim. Kim, I don't know where this has come from. Would you understand? Is it somebody you or somebody around you or somebody in spirit that likes cleaning a lot, cleaning the house? Would you recognize that? Somebody is almost a little bit obsessed with cleaning. Is that you or somebody around you or somebody in spirit? Kind of a bit OTT about cleaning the house. Likes a spotless house or liked a spotless house. That's what I'm just seeing. And might have told people off if they like there was a, you know, you're not doing all this cleaning. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yes, my sister, mum, myself, we're all the same. Yeah. Just got this cleaning going on. That's funny. We've got a bird there, which is about communication. We have tent, could be taking a break, and we have a sword. So I feel from these three cards here. There's Alice in her tent. There's maybe going to be some talk about you taking a break. This could be a short break, going away, or just having some time out. And this sword says it needs to come quite quick. That's what I'm sensing, that maybe because you are a bit, you've got all your cleaning going on and you like things to be just so. That's what I feel with you, Kim. And but there is talk about taking a break. Don't know whether it's a spa break, a short break away, a holiday, or because I feel that you may be getting a bit burnt out as well. Would you understand that? Always being told to rest. Yes, yeah. Because if you don't cleaning work, yeah, if you don't take a break, that the sword seems a bit scary, but it's not. It means things being done quickly. So it may be a quick decision with you and some friends to have a break, because otherwise you could get burnt out. That's what I'm feeling. Let's have a see here. Cleaning, bless. Yeah. This is nice. We've also got the cat again from the other lady. So, and we've got a guitar, which is harmony. So I feel that you're seeking some harmony in your own life. I don't know if you do anything with music at all. If you can let me know, are you musical? Do you want to literally strike out your chords? Either music or seeking some harmony in your life. And this is because it's independence. It's for yourself. The cat seeks comfort. So it's like, oh my gosh, I've got me cleaning, me working, me house looks lovely, it's spotless. But I do need, because I feel striving to keep everything the perfection. That you strive for the perfection because that makes you feel comfortable. You love listening to music. Thank you. The striving for perfection in the home and that, it does make you feel comfortable, but you're not relaxed, are you? I've just got this. So I do feel there's a need to go away. I doesn't necessarily have to be a camping trip, because that's not always comfortable, is it? We get backache and that. But yeah. So yeah, chill out, listen to some music. I don't know if you go to like gigs or, you know, music events, go to the pub or anything like that. We've got the CND, the peace sign there. So you're also seeking some peace. Only till I've done, I relax. And yeah, we've got the horse, which is again a quick moving animal. So I think spirit today are saying to find some more harmony in the life, and you do need to take a break from the housework and the so have a change of scenery. There's going to be some chat about it, and maybe just from this today, you can chat to somebody you're in your family or your friends, and just get away from it, or go and listen to some music or something like that, because it'll bring you a bit of peace and harmony in your life. So I think that's what's most needed right now. I've just got this frantic cleaning and working, and yeah, that's what I'm sensing today, Kim. So thank you for that. And yeah, just take a break, for goodness sake. Thanks, Kim. Right, who's next, please? Amelia. Hello, hope you're well. Please could I have a card and guidance, please? Hi, Amelia. Hope you're well today. Now, Amelia, would you understand somebody in the spirit world that was in like service, perhaps a cook, or worked for a well-to-do house? Somebody, this might be going back quite a few years. I'm seeing like 1950s. There's like, you'd have service jobs. You'd work at one of the posh houses even. We've got communication with you. We've got a bat here. Would you understand, Amelia, that you... Yeah. Would you understand, Amelia, that you are quite... the nighttime seems important to you, because the bats, we see them flapping about at night. Would you understand that you're most active at night? You're a bit of a night owl even. And we have the hourglass here. This can mean that the time is now, or it can mean that you're waiting for something, or there's a delay. And we've also got communication again. So I don't know if you are waiting for some communication, and it's something to do with nighttime. Are you planning on going to something at nighttime or something, if that makes sense? And like an event even, possibly a great grandfather or a great grandmother. Okay, let's get a bit more on this. With the great grandfather or great, I've just got my mind. I cannot remember what I just said to you then, apart from the bat. And I just feel that somebody in spirit completely lost their memory towards the end, like dementia or Alzheimer's. I can't even remember what I've said about the... Yes, you love alone time. I can't remember at all what I've just said about the person in spirit. So I feel that somebody completely lost their memory almost towards the end. Now, interesting, we've got the bird. The bird is also a symbol. Yes, you're waiting for communication. We'll try and find out a bit more about that then. So we've got a feather here, could be an angel feather, and we've got the bird, and they are the messengers from spirit. Because like when they say often about robins and things like that. Robins, we see them in the winter, and they can be like a sign from somebody that's passed on. It's well known about robins, So I do feel spirit are trying to communicate. You're waiting on a lot of communication. Okay, we've got a hot air balloon. All right, you're studying maths at night at college. Okay, right. Because the bat is an intelligent animal, and that's probably where the maths comes in. So you're studying maths, and would you understand there's a bit of, I suppose, the patience, the timing, and the delay it's just going through your course and waiting to see if you're going to pass. We hope that you're going to pass and everything. We've got a hot air balloon. I feel this could be this is rising energy. It can mean you're going up in the world, promotion, but it the opposite is stress, rising stress. Would you understand either of them are surrounding this maths course? Is it causing you stress, or are you feeling confident about it that it could be both? The stress of thinking, oh my God, I've got to get through this, I've got to pass. But also it can be, when I do pass, which you will, we thinking it will happen, we will get through this and I will go up in the world, because your maths is obviously going to be important to you, isn't it, in the future? Let me get a mediumship card for you, Amelia. Oh, right, midwifery. Yes, that's a wonderful thing to do. Right, I come to visit you through our shared memories on earth, revisit our places and feel me. That's the message from Spirit today. So, and it looks like there's two people standing on top of there. So if you feel this is your great grandma and your great granddad. So yes, I feel this is all about your maths course. Let's see a bit further on this. I feel it is, yeah, you're stressed about it. And obviously you're going to be more stressed about your studying and your future career. Now we've got a giraffe here. A giraffe is very tall and he can see right over the landscape. So this is saying you can actually see what is ahead for you. So I don't know if you meditate, it's like you can look right over the landscape and you actually know what's going to happen in the future, but it's just your stress, the exams, the studying, the or your essays or whatever your assignments you're having to do. You can see into the future. I'm going to be a midwife. So I feel the message today is please stop worrying about it, because it's all set out the giraffe is very tall. It can see a long way. It's like you can see quite a long way in the distance what you're trying to achieve. You've got 7 loved ones in spirit. Okay, thank you. So you can see it's planned out for you in the future, and you can see over the landscape what is going to happen. So spirit are just saying, just be confident with it. Take it in steps. Take it in easy steps, because if your life purpose is to be a midwife, which is much, much needed, then you will achieve it. So spirit want you to just take it in small stages, because this is going to be a wonderful thing when it happens, because we need people like that. The bat can also be a bit of your fears about this all. And yeah, the stress seems to be about the evenings and actually being on the course. But communicate about it, talk to people. I don't know if you're friendly with any of the other ladies, or it might be even some gentlemen on the course. Talk to them, because I bet you're all going through the same thing. Talk to the other people if you're friendly with them, because they probably, anybody that's taking exams, courses, they're all feeling the same thing. We're all anxious that we're not going to pass. But I've got every confidence in you, and so have spirit. So good luck, and take good care of yourself. This hourglass is just a time. It's a delay. It's the time. I've got to do it now. It's just saying, take things at your own pace and talk to people about it, your worries about your course and that. And just take your assignments and whatever you've got to do, just do it. Do a bit each day, or when you're planning on do it, and don't leave it till the last minute like most of us do, the night before, being up at midnight. Just take it at your own pace. And if you're worried about something, perhaps even talk to the lecturers, the people you are, you know, in the hospitals, wherever you are. Just talk. Communication is important with this. So I'll leave their love with you, and good luck with it all. Okay, thanks, Amelia. Good morning, Dana or Dana. May I have a reading regarding my relationship? Of course you can. Let's have a look. Right. Let's have a look what's going off in your relationship today. Okay, we have this is interesting. We have oleander, which is a flower, and it says loving rivalry. It's either we've got fixed thoughts, violet, and we have, oh, this is nice. We have rose, eternal passion. Now then, in your relationship, I don't feel that the rivalry is coming from another person who's trying to take away the attention from your partner. I feel this could be from your partner's friends or your partner's work colleagues or something like that. Would you understand your partner has a lot of things on the go, and it's being taken away from you a little bit at the moment because he's busy. It's like he has a lot of passions and hobbies or interests in his life. Would you understand that? But it's very nice. We've got the rose as the outcome, so that's lovely. It just feels like he's busy at the moment. They're busy. Yes, okay. Is that to they're got a lot going on? People it's like rivals for their attention is what I'm feeling, rather than anyone interfering with the relationship. Now we've got a love heart here with the letter J. I don't know if that could be a first name of somebody, a surname of somebody, or a place name, or an event even. The letter J may be important. And we've got a bicycle, a bike. So it's like a bike is you're pedaling along at your own, under your own steam. So sometimes we fall off bikes, though. You feel last on the list. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Well, don't worry about it, though, because you've got the, there's commitment there. There's the eternal passion. There's a bit of, it says fixed thoughts there. There is a bit of your fixation on what you see to be the problem. So it's like going along at your own steam, pedaling, and sometimes we fall off the bike and we have to get back on it again. Yeah, so we're going along at our own steam. Sometimes we get a bit lost on the path, but just get back on your bike. That's what they're saying today. And the relationship, it's fine. It's fine. Would you understand that some of the people that your other half hangs around with, some of them you're not sure about, you perhaps don't even like? Would you understand the name George at all surrounding your partner, friend or something? In fact, we've got like vampire teeth here, fangs, and we've got a monkey. So I do feel there's somebody around your partner, your other half, and you don't trust them at all. There's somebody, and the monkey is the trickster, yeah? You know, they pinch things, they steal things and that, don't they? And they'll go around the trees and they'll steal things. And this feels almost scary, evil. Not saying that your partner knows somebody that's like that. But I feel there's somebody around your partner that you don't trust, and you'd like them to move away from that energy. Does that make sense to you? And this is making you feel a bit uncomfortable. If there's any way that you could move your partner away from this person, then I feel you'd feel a lot happier. This is what I'm getting today, Dana. Also got a book as well. So I don't know if it's you or your partner that likes reading or studying or something like that. So yeah, Dana, don't worry, everything's going to be all right. The passion's there to guide you both into the future. There's just somebody around, or several people around, that you're not comfortable with in your life, and there's a bit of, no, I don't want this person around my partner. That's what I'm sensing today. And and you are focusing on that a bit too much, and it's more your fears than anything, I feel. But if you can talk to your partner about it in a gentle, kind way, it could even not necessarily be a person, it could just be a situation. One of his activities that he does is a bit dangerous, or something that you don't want him to be involved in. Like I'm seeing like paragliding now, parascending. I'm not saying he does that, but it's something like that. There's something, either a person or something, a hobby, or that he does connected to other people, that's a bit scary, shall we say, or dangerous even. And if you can talk to him, try and steer him away from that. Unless, of course, that is their hobby. Like, I'm not going to give up doing paragliding or whatever. That's what I feel. So it's fine. More, though, about you finding to stop worrying about it, and just trust that they know what they're doing. And you might just have to accept another person that irritates you, or whatever their activity is. You might just have to accept it. That's what I'm feeling today for you. Thank you for working with me. Marianne. Hello, Marianne. May I have a message about possible new options coming from Spirit, please? Okay, let's have a look about that. So I feel, Marianne, you've got lots of, you're the kind of person like me, you have your fingers in many pies and you're wondering about, what shall I do? What is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? And it can be a bit overwhelming and stressful at times. Marianne, would you understand somebody in the spirit world that had pigeons? I'm seeing pigeons. So people's granddads usually had pigeons, didn't they? I'm just seeing pigeons. But if somebody in spirit didn't have pigeons, the homing pigeons can be a symbol of literally finding your way home. So I don't know if your energy seems stuck. Okay, pigeons, yes. Thank you for that. I think this is a double thing here. The perhaps granddad, seeing a man with pigeons, is saying that homing, going home. Would you understand that you're not too happy with where you're living or the area? It's like the house. We have wood pigeons all around us as home as well. Yeah, there's a very strong feeling of pigeons here. But also, something about where you live, or not necessarily your house, but the area. There's something about I don't feel quite at home here, or I want to know where my spiritual home is. So this could also be about where you was born. If you've moved away from where you was born, like even about doing your family history, finding about where your parents were from, and particularly where your grandparents were from, finding out you feel more at home there than where you are now. Would you understand any of this, please? You feed them every day. Okay, we've got a question mark. So you're definitely questioning, you're unhappy with your home. Thanks for confirming that. You've got questions. Area's not safe. Okay, we've got questions. We've got a cat. Got lots of cats today, and we've got a mermaid. I don't know if you live near the sea at all. The mermaid is like it's like another trickster. She's quite ethereal. She appears in the Hans Christian Andersen, the little, like on the rock in the sea, and then she's gone. It's like she's not quite real. She's almost like a trickster. So I feel that you are questioning about where you want to live, or do I feel comfortable here? Like, I feel that wherever you was born, or where your mum and dad, your grandparents were born, was much more to your liking. And I don't feel that the bit about being safe, you don't feel quite so, you know how cats roam free? It's like a cat wandering around the neighborhood and having stones. You've got cats in spirit, thank you. Cats, when they're not wanted in your neighbour's garden, they might be bad and throw stones at them, or they might put things down in the garden, and it feels like that, a little bit poisonous almost. It's like where you are living now, not feeling comfortable, and not being allowed. You feel like you're not being allowed to roam free like the cat here. It feels like there's a certain amount of charm about you question spirit a lot. There's a certain amount of charming, like when you first moved to where you moved, it felt like it was more beautiful and more charming, and like the neighbours. I don't know if you've got problems with neighbours or people in the area. When they first moved in, they all felt quite nice, but you're questioning them at the moment because you, like you said, you don't feel safe. Let's have a look a bit more. There's also a big thing though about this pigeon going home. It's like you miss a happy home environment. Feels stuck. Yeah. Got the monkey again. Bad neighbours. Yeah, got the monkey again. So I don't know. Also interesting. We've got a tape measure. Did you do sewing, or did your grandma do sewing? Did your grandma, who may be in spirit, did she do sewing, or your mum? But the monkey, like I said to the other lady, is this trickster. So I don't know if your neighbour almost like plays tricks on people around them, or do they have the music up loud or something like that? You're not comfortable with it. That's what I'm feeling here. There's something about measuring, and it's sewing, knitting things together. Let me get a mediumship card. It's important for you to feel happy where you live, of course. All right. So I've got here a mediumship card. I'm sending messages to you through the birds around you. That's the pigeons. So birds could be your spirit guides. Grandma did sewing. Yeah, I feel got grandma and if granddad is the one that had the pigeons, they're very much around you. Would you understand the name Ruth at all? Neighbours attacked me. They had drugs and mental health problems. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. No wonder I'm getting all this stuff about the homing pigeons and that. You wanted to go back to a time when your grandma, if you knew your grandma and granddad, they would comfort you and that. So what they're saying is that the birds, I mentioned this to the other lady, the birds are the spiritual messengers. So the pigeons are very important. So if it's your granddad that had the pigeon, he's trying to communicate through the pigeons. And it's good that you can see the pigeons. Yeah, granddad loved wildlife. I don't know if you know the name Ruth. I don't know where you are in the world, if there's any connection with Derbyshire in England. I don't know if you have any connection, Derbyshire, Yorkshire area. Don't know if you are able to move, or you want to move, or you have the resources to move. I'm hearing something about a change for the better in June. Something about June. Predictions are difficult, but there's a change coming. It could be that the neighbours may move in June even. There's a positive change coming around you and your neighbour between now and June. And I don't know if you meditate or connections with Somerset. Okay, right. I don't know if you meditate at all, or if you've been to like a spiritualist meeting or anything like that, church or online. June's your birthday month. I feel like you need to get into this more sort of stuff and go to some spiritual events where you live or online, and you'll be able to get some further insight into change with these neighbours. It could be that they're going to move in June, or it could be, I don't know what your situation is if you get the opportunity to move in June, but feel things are going to get better. And talk. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Thank you for saying that. And that's a really good thing to do, Marianne. I feel there's going to be more coming about the problem with the neighbours from grandma and granddad in spirit. And they're trying to help you. If you can go to like a circle, and the circle at the church, or to do psychic development, that would help even better, because then you get free messages for each other. And it will really help, because grandma and granddad will try and come through and help you, because they're trying to help through these birds and the pigeons, because grandma and granddad want to see you happy, and I feel there's going to be a new home for you, or it could just be that your home life will be better because of the horrible neighbours. Yeah, you do talk to the angels and spirit a lot. Yeah, so just talk before you go to sleep. Talk to grandma and granddad, because I feel like they're your guides at the moment. Talk to them, and make a note. If you dream, I don't know if you dream, you remember your dreams. Things may start to come up in your dreams. Get a book on dreams, or look on line, and you can write it down what some of the meanings could be, because that's when I'm struggling. I ask for help in my dreams. It might take a few days or up to a month to get an answer. And even messages from grandma and granddad could come through. But hang in there. That's what they're saying. And get more involved with the spiritualist church, because that's the place where you can that's the place where you can get genuine spiritual people that are willing to help, because they're all learning, and the mediums on the platform. I just feel that you will get some help from grandma and granddad, and there'll be a message there in the future between now and June that will give you something that was really going to give you hope, and about the neighbours and your home life. But please be supported that grandma and granddad are with you. They know your concerns. They know your worries. and they're trying to help from spirit side. So I wish you well, and I hope your home life feels better soon. And I just see the neighbours, this horrible problem you've got. It'll become a thing of the past, and you'll feel a lot happier in the future. So thank you, Marianne, and good luck. I hope it all goes well. And something else, a practical thing to do is imagine that you've got a glass door or a window between you and your adjoining house. And so you're here, you can see what's going off, but you're protected. That's a little tip there. So their energy can't come and upset you, but you can see out. So that's a little tip there. So, okay. Thank you, Marianne, and I wish you well. Hi, Deborah. Would like some guidance in life. In limbo at the moment. Okay. Right then, let me see what's going on. Deborah, would you understand somebody around you that dances? I just feel like I felt very drawn to the word limbo then, and I just felt drawn into limbo dancing. Is there anything to do with dancing? Small children, like ballet and carnivals? Or is this you from your past? Ballet dancing, Irish dancing, Scottish dancing, anything like that? Don't know why I got that then. Right, actually the first card is child. The child can literally be a child, or it can be something new, or your childhood. We've got a man and we've got a lady. Okay, so we've got perhaps a new situation, either that or there's something going on with a child. The man and the woman are facing each other, but they're facing away from either a child or something new. So I don't know if you're in a partnership, a relationship at all, but the male energy, shall we say, is facing away from either a child or something new in life. Would you understand that you want to do something new in life, have a new start, but a partner is in disagreement about it? That's the only way I can explain it, or literally to do with children. Let's have a look at something else a bit more. Right, we've got love here. So I do think this is about romance or relationship. Tap from past. Is that, what do you mean by the tap? Do you mean this is in the past? There's like, I do feel this is to do with romance. We've got like the candles, marriage. Yes, okay. There's candles here. You do need some sort of illumination to light the way. Can you let me know if this is to do with children, or if it's something new, or something to do with your childhood or the inner child, and then all grown up children? Is there something going on where you've your husband isn't getting on with one of your children? Oh, tap dancing. Oh yeah, thank you. I get it now. Tap dancing. Yeah. Because I've seen the river dance type thing. Right. Okay. So there's some sort of way forward, illumination needed with one of your grown-up children, and you are with it, but your husband isn't. Would you understand that? It's like your husband, there's been a falling out with one of your grown-up children. something new. Okay, right. So your husband wants to take on board something new, and he doesn't. Let me see what this could be. It's like we've got the candles, and that's illumination. So he needs to be shown the way, whatever you want to do. Right, we've got a book again. It's like whatever that you want to do, and he's not going for it. There's some coming back to England, right? So there's some research needed. So that would make sense, wouldn't it? Obviously, you've got to research if you're coming back to England. We've got a snake here, which is healing, and the snake sheds its layers. So would you understand that your husband, it's like he needs to, how do I say this? So I feel this is healing for you, wanting to come back to England, but he needs, there's several layers to this coming back to England, and it's like he needs to have the proof. So each time you talk about it or research it, a layer will come off. I feel that he's more worried about it than you. Would that make sense at all? He needs to be shown the way, if that's what you're planning. Let's have a look at a mediumship card. But the tap dancing, that's quite youthful and joyful, isn't it? So it's like I feel his energy is a bit low at the moment, and you're more fidgety because you're tap dancing. I'm seeing it's a bit fidgety with you. Oh, and here we are. Somebody from Spirit World is saying, I am calm, my mind is free. And we have the Buddha there. Buddha. So you both need to find the calmness. It's almost like a religious feeling. Want to go like that. It's finding the calmness between you to make decisions going forward, whatever your plans are, and showing the way, illuminating the way forward. Does that make sense to you? Got like Benedict, I think that's a monk. I feel there may be like a guide around you that's a Benedictine monk. And I'm seeing like an abbey where people, I think this is symbolic because we have the candles, the candelabra. I feel that they're showing me like where a monk would be in an abbey, where you'd go and sit and pray or meditate. And that's what you need with your husband. You need to sit quietly. He doesn't want to go to England yet. To solve this, you both need to sit quietly, and there needs to be some calm in the situation, because he needs to be shown the way forward, and so do you, because we've got the Buddha here, but it's actually a monk. So yeah, the way forward to get clarity on the situation for both of you, whether this does or not happen, the move back to England, to sit quietly together somewhere, and just for you to, both of you, to be calm, because if you're both in disagreement, then it's not going to move forward, whatever your plan's going to be for the future. You heal Reiki. Okay, yeah. The Buddha, the Reiki sitting on top of the mountain. Yeah. Okay. Well, perhaps you could, I don't know if your husband is open to what you believe in. If he's open to Reiki, you could give him some Reiki if he's open to that, or send him some Reiki, or ask your Reiki guides for illumination on this matter, because it give yourself Reiki as well. There needs to be calm and healing, because we had the snake, didn't we? The healing. There needs to be calm, first of all with you, and then the pair of you as a couple. Because because I'm not being told this is going back to England would be quite a long affair to sort out, wouldn't it? It would take several months, a year maybe. Whether it does or doesn't happen, there needs to be an agreement, and that comes from the peace within you and the peace within him. So that's what I'm getting at the moment for you, Deborah, and I hope that you both reach agreement on whether you're going to go or not. But the most important thing is for you both to feel happy with your decision in the future. So thank you for saying about your Reiki, and that will definitely, because I feel sometimes we as healers, we don't always heal ourselves, do we? And we need to feel the peace ourselves. And if you do have a nice church or an abbey or something, a spiritual place around you, like a sanctuary almost, please go and sit in it and get your peace and quiet. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, because this is the thing. There needs to be peace between you and husband going forward. And if you do come back to England, lovely. If you stay where you are, it should be lovely too as well. So just find that peaceful agreement. And I wish you both, you and your husband, well, and good luck for the future, whatever you decide. So thank you, Deborah. And I've got 2 minutes left. Let's get a card from Spirit for all of us for this week. So let's see. This is for all of us. It'll make sense to all of us, including me. Look at it. I got exactly the same card and I shuffled it. I am calm. My mind is free. So let that be our mantra, everyone, for this week. To be calm, to be free. And just let's sit. Not be afraid of the silence. Let's just sit in the silence sometimes and just ask Buddha, ask Spirit for their help. And sometimes we just forget, don't we? Let's just sit in the quiet and ask Spirit for help with our worries. Just leave it over to Spirit, and then just switch off and go about our business, and then we might get the illumination. Thank you, everybody, and see you in a fortnight. Bye.